Welcome in, Scorpio. We are going to take a look at what is going on with you for the month of August or the season of Leo. We're going to see how Leo energies are mixing with Scorpio energies. So welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. So Leo is represented in the fifth house in astrology, which is the house of fun, finding your authentic self, and showing that to the world. It's standout energy. Relationships with kids and casual relationships are highlighted in the fifth house, and also with Leo energy, and the ability to commit. Also, creativity and pleasure could come up and be highlighted at this time. Leo is ruled by the sun, so think vitality. So very interesting. We're going to see how these energies are mixing with Scorpio energies. So welcome in. Let me go ahead and move my notes. So I thought it would be interesting to see what is being spotlighted for you, or what is being highlighted during this Leo season, which we are currently in, and it goes through August 21st. Let me move my notes. And then we're also going to be looking at finances, resources, and abundance. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with what is being highlighted, what is being spotlighted at this time. And just kind of right off, I'm getting the energy of you don't need to rush, Scorpio. So slow down, enjoy the ride. Don't feel like you've got to rush anything or rush into anything. All right, what is being highlighted for Scorpio at this time? Nice. So the card, it says Harvest Basket, number 26. It's time to gather the fruits of your hard work and dedication. So wonderful. That also speaks well regarding abundance and resources, having a lot of abundance and resources, but also slowing down to see and acknowledge what you do have. It almost kind of feels like taking stock or taking inventory of what you have. Actually, let's see. Let's move this guy up here. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards regarding Harvest Basket. It's time to gather the fruits of your hard work and dedication. I guess we'll just leave that there. What else do we need to know about this? So asking Spirit to be here with us. I think the cards are shuffled well. And how are you? I hope you guys are doing well. Be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for additional information and guidance. Scorpio, what is being highlighted at this time for Scorpio? What is being illuminated? We have the World, which is fantastic. There has been kind of a theme, so I want to see if that theme continues on for you guys. What is being highlighted at this time for Scorpio? So we have the World here, which I really love. And speaking of harvest, so we're speaking of harvest, we're speaking of taking stock, taking inventory of what you have, where you're at. It feels like you are coming to a completion, especially with this World. A cycle is ending, something new will be starting. So clearing up loose ends. What are the things that are ready, that you are ready to put to bed, lay aside? What things are you finishing up? There's definitely an energy of wrapping things up. And I think part of this harvest that's being spoken of here is also referring to some relationships. Are there relationships that maybe aren't serving anymore? Are there things in your life that don't need as much time or attention being put into them? So a big energy coming in. It does feel like you're moving into a cycle of a cycle of completion here. Then we also have the energy of the Seven of Swords stepping in. So what is taking your time? What is stealing your attention? What is not serving you? Kind of what I was already talking about here. What are the things that maybe you could downsize or simplify in your life? But this feels like energy. What is stealing your energy that isn't serving you, that brings no value, that is not going to expand your awareness, your way of being? This is something or someone or something that you're doing that is ready to be finished. So what is that for you? We have the Ace of Cups right here in the middle. So this is speaking of really taking stock of your mental, emotional well-being, welcoming in a different way of looking at the world, welcoming in a different way of feeling, connecting deeper with others. This just feels like a deepening of your awareness, a desire for more. But this is desiring more fulfillment, things that really actually mean something to you, things that it's energy, people, experiences that bring a lot of meaning. It feels like you guys are really ready to go very deep. And I love that that ace is like at the center of this little spread right here. So that is one of the main energies that's being spotlighted. And same with harvest. Harvest is looking at all of the goodness in your life. It is having a lot of gratitude for everything in your life, everything that is going well. And what are the things, again, what are the things that aren't serving you that are ready to leave? Because it does feel like you're moving into, it feels like you guys have a project or something else coming in. And I think that's why Spirit is really asking you to wrap up anything that isn't serving so that you have the energy to put into whatever this new project is. It does feel like there's a new project coming in for you, Scorpio. So we have the Page of Cups here. And I really, again, I feel like this is your guides asking you what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what is important to you, and what do you want to cultivate? What do you want to deepen in your life? What is that for you? Is it relationships? Is it experiences with experiencing new things, new people? And then we have the Three of Pentacles, and I feel like this is where that new project is coming in. So you're really being asked to wrap up anything that isn't serving you, anything that is stealing your energy, taking your time, and offering nothing in return. There's no value to this. This is an energy that just takes. So wrapping that up so you can welcome in more of what is important to you, more of what you enjoy. And then it feels like you're going to take whatever that is and take it out into the world. That's what I'm feeling with this Three of Pentacles. It's taking this new excitement, this new joy, this deeper part of you, and integrating it into your everyday life, taking it out into the world. This could be, again, a new project that you're starting with other people. So that's what's being highlighted here for you, Scorpio. And it's also just bringing a deeper sense of peace into your life as well. How can you welcome in more peace? Okay, now let's take a look at finances. I know we kind of looked at abundance here with harvest, and I'll also say having a lot of gratitude for everything that you do have. So let's go ahead and look at finances for Scorpio during this Leo season. And Leo energy always asks you to go big. So this isn't going to be the energy of playing small. either. So let's look at finances. Finances, resources, abundance for Scorpio during this Leo season. What does Scorpio need to know? I love the color of these cards. I think they're really pretty. I love purple. So funny because I saw this card when I was shuffling earlier, and I'm like, I bet that's the card that comes out. And how perfect for Scorpio and Leo, actually. The card says Rewild, card number 29. Let your soul's garden grow wild, setting yourself free and allowing mysteries to surprise you. I also feel that with this card here, letting things surprise you, being surprised by the universe, being surprised in really wonderful ways. I love that. So, giving yourself some room to breathe with finances, relaxing a little bit with money. Doesn't mean you need to spend it, but stop worrying so much about it. Put that on the back burner. And also, if finances if that's one of the things that is stealing your joy and taking your energy, how can you prevent that? Is there a way that you can downsize, maybe sell things that you have? You know, if finances are something that is stealing your energy, how can you free yourself regarding money and resources? Maybe it's time to clear things out. With the World card up here, I really do feel that clearing energies out, clearing things out that aren't serving, completing things. This could also, before I forget, I just want to bring this up. This could also be completing tasks. Is there something that you have been procrastinating on, or things that you have partially completed but not fully completed, and so it's always kind of in the back of your mind? You know, finish those loose ends up so you can feel free. So I love this. So there's definitely an energy of relaxing around finances and abundance. You don't need to worry so much about it. Put your focus elsewhere. Allow yourself room to breathe. This could also be taking your finances and taking a trip, taking a vacation, doing something fun with that energy. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and look at finances and resources a little deeper for Scorpio. Finances, resources, and abundance. Spirit, what do we need to know? So definitely looks like manifesting. Oh, look at this. Nice. Manifesting new money, new opportunities. We've got the Tower coming in. King of Cups and Queen of Swords. All right, very interesting here. Well, I definitely love these two cards here. So we have the Magician, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Magician is using what you have, making what you have work for you. So abilities and skills that you already possess, how can you utilize those in a greater way? Expand on those to bring in more money. Maybe there is some, and this would be new money coming in. So how can you make new money, bring new resources in? This could even be learning new skills, but how can you use what you have and what you know to bring in new opportunities and new money into your life? I always think it's good to have multiple streams of money coming from different places. I always just think that that's a good idea. So that's kind of what I'm feeling here for you, Scorpio. And it doesn't have to be money. It can be, resources. This could also be people. This could be support. It doesn't have to be finances, but that was the question that we were asking, bringing in more finances, bringing in, and look, we've got the Ace of Pentacles under this Seven of Swords. So again, it's bringing in peace of mind as well. I'm going to put her up here. Can we still see that one? Yeah. So we've got the Tower in here. Well, I'm just going to say what I'm feeling here with this Tower card. For some of you that are, maybe some of you are going through a divorce or a separation, a splitting of finances. This could even be, maybe you're living with somebody or you have a roommate, and that roommate, that other income source leaves. What's your game plan? I kind of feel like that's what this magician and Ace of Pentacles is talking about here, is what's your game plan? What are other ways you can bring in money if you were to, and I'm not saying divorce and separation for everybody, but that was the first thing that came up. So I feel like for some of you, this could be a loss of income because of a divorce, a partnership ending. This could also be in business, a partnership ending, or you have a roommate, that roommate moves out, or maybe you have rental properties and you no longer have a tenant. It could be things like that. What's your game plan if you have a loss of an income source? What is your game plan? How can you bring more money in? So be thinking about that, but also don't freak out about it, because again, we had the, allowing yourself, setting yourself free, allowing yourself to, and this could even be, how can you free yourself from some of these burdens? Having a game plan, having a backup plan, having another income source coming in, other ways of making money. But maybe it's time to downsize. Maybe you are a landlord of multiple properties. Maybe it's time to look at selling some of those properties just so you don't have that burden, or bringing in management, a third party company to help manage some of your resources. But this is definitely taking a look at how you can do things differently. But there does feel like there's definitely a shift coming in here with the Tower regarding resources. So this could be a loss of an income stream or resource. So have a backup plan. We have the King of Cups here. This is also why I'm kind of feeling, there's a lot of water energy here, why I was kind of feeling relationships, and also with that Ace of Cups. But this is really, what needs to shift and change so that you can feel at peace with your life, at peace with where you are in your life, at peace with yourself. What needs to shift and change? This card to me is asking you to invite in more peace. So it feels like, Scorpio, for you guys, income, resources, and abundance is something that is not bringing a lot of peace. So how can you welcome in more peace? Because I also feel with this Ace of Pentacles, this is time too. It isn't just money and resources, people and all of that. This is also time, freeing up more time so you have time, you have space to breathe. And we have the Queen of Swords coming in. So what I feel with her is being very self-sufficient. It's great to be in partnerships, be in marriages, business partnerships, all of that. But she's asking you to be self-sufficient as well. Can you handle life on your own? Are you self-sufficient, or are you heavily relying on another person for your money, or one income stream for your money? And if so, again, how can you change that? What else can you do to bring in other avenues of money? I do feel some big shifts coming in for Scorpio, especially where you've got the World card here. Speaking of a cycle ending, things completing. I will also say this could be speaking to, setting up a trust, being resourceful with your money, but responsible. If you were to die, tomorrow, are your finances in order? You know, if you have a lot of resources, setting up a trust would probably be very, very responsible. So being very responsible for your money, and the things that you do have. And this could be things that you don't really want to look at, think about, you know. I mean, who wants to think about what is it? Like, I know a trust, but um a will. That's what I'm trying to think of. Nobody wants to think about that kind of stuff, but this could be, do you have a will in place? You know, it's really just getting yourself in order. Well, and I'm speaking to Scorpio, so you guys are way better with death and all of this than a lot of the other signs. But being just very responsible and resourceful. If someone else had to step in, would it be a confusing mess? And I feel like this with business, if someone had to step in and take over your business, would it be a confusing mess, or would it be easy for someone to step in and help you out with that? So yeah, a lot going on here for Scorpio for such a short period of time. Definitely some transitions coming in, a deepening of your awareness. It's almost like you guys have a lot of epiphanies, where you're just kind of reassessing where you are in life. It definitely feels like I said, a new cycle coming in, especially with the ace in the tower here. So very interesting. Just looking at some of the numbers. 11, 6, 8. All right. Okay, well, and if there's anything that you guys would like to look at, personal to you, you could, my information is below if you'd like to book a one-on-one. And have a fantastic Leo season. Have a fantastic month. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon.